Okay, so I thought it might be helpful for some of you if I gave a little more explanation about what's going on with CodingBat. So in the Greenfoot videos with Trick the Turtle and some of the other projects that you've looked at, we've been looking at actors that move around on the screen, right? So the different actors, so like Turtle has an act method. So that makes him actually do things. He moves and he does the check key, tease, and he does tries to eat. And notice these have void return types. Act has a void return type. Check keys has a void return type. Try to eat. So generally, when you're making the actor do something, we have a void return type. And so what I wanted to do was, with the CodingBat exercises, was give us a chance to focus on methods that have return types other than void. So I'm going to put a new CodingBat on here, and you see this guy has. Actually, let me pull this back for a second. So if we look at one of these turtles, all his methods have void return types. And if you say act, he'll actually do something on the screen. For the CodingBat, all his return types, he has int, boolean, 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 int. Okay, for all of these. And this is this is a custom CodingBat. This is a different one from the one we saw last week. Because I wanted to break down a little bit more what the methods do. So anyway, just to review also the way that these classes are put together. So when we open up one of these boxes here, these are the actor classes, the world classes and the actor classes. So when we open up a class and we look at one of these classes, what we see, the way they're organized, is that there's one great big class, and then inside of that class we have different methods, right? So that's the basic organization of these things. And for the custom methods I made include like this one, is even. So if it returns a boolean, returns true if the given value is even, otherwise it returns false. So let's see if so 7 is not even, so it should return a false, and it does. It tells me false. Okay, so let's look at that then on the CodingBat website and see how we would do that. So what I did was I made some custom CodingBat exercises. So you just click right here, and they show up. So here's one called one more. Okay, so again, this is a method with an integer return type. The name of the method is one more, and it has one parameter. The name of the parameter is a, and the type of the parameter is int. Okay, so we have a return type int, and we have a parameter of type int. And it says right here, return one more than the given value. So 1 more than 17 is 18, so this will return an 18. 1 more than 5 is 6. 1 more than -4 is -3. So again, in Greenfoot, what that would look like is, if we did the one more than 17 is 18. Okay. 1 more than -4 is -3. Okay. So then the way that we so what CodingBat allows you to do is just look at one method at a time. So you don't have to have the whole class in front of you. It makes it easier, I think, you don't have so many brackets to worry about or anything. But also what it does is it tests out your method for you to make sure you did it right. So let's try writing this. We want to return something that's 1 more than a. So I'm going to say return a plus 1. That's 1 more than a, right? So now if I say go, it checks out, okay? You also have this option, this show solution thing here. And this will show you what the answer is. And sometimes there'll be hints. There'll be a hint button, and you can click the hint. I think in the next one there's a hint. Yeah, with Fahrenheit, because not everybody knows the formula for Fahrenheit. So if you say show hint, it gives you the formula for Fahrenheit. And you can try typing that in. Okay, so I hope that gets you started. Try working through some of these custom ones. And that might help you get a better sense of what's going on. And if you still have more questions on them, just go ahead and ask me.